Hello students, welcome to my channel, the Rohan Study Circle. Now today we are starting class 10 science chapter 1, that is chemical reactions and equations. Now first I will discuss the points of this chapter. Today we will discuss about types of changes, that is physical change and chemical change, then what is a chemical reaction, then what is a chemical equations, then the types of chemical reactions. In the types of chemical reactions we will discuss about combustion reaction, we will discuss about combination reaction, decomposition reaction, displacement reaction and double displacement reaction. Now then we will discuss about redox reaction, in redox reaction oxidation reaction and reduction reaction comes, and then we will discuss about effect of oxidation in everyday life, and in that two things come, that is corrosion and rancidity, which we will discuss on today's video. And endothermic reaction and exothermic reaction, let me tell you about what is endo and exo means. Endothermic means where heat energy is absorbed. Any reaction where heat energy is absorbed is called as endothermic reaction. You will know about the term, okay, but just I am telling you that. And exothermic reaction is where heat is released. Okay, I am just telling you that. Afterwards when I will be giving you more videos, you will be understanding more of these two terms, that is endothermic reaction and exothermic reaction. Okay, now coming to the first part, types of changes. Now there are two types of changes, as I have said you in the points. So first is physical change and then is chemical change. Okay, so what is physical change, students, and what is chemical change? Physical change is a change which can be reversed, so it is called as reversible change. Reverse means you can make that substance into the original condition in which it was. Okay, and chemical change is irreversible change, means you cannot reverse it into the original condition. Understood? Now coming to the next point, in physical change no new substance is formed. In physical change no new substance is formed. When there is a change, there is no new substance formed. Why? I am giving you an example. Suppose freezing of ice. In freezing of ice the water changes into ice, but there is no new substance formed. Water does not form any new substance. Water is in the form of water only, but it is only freezed. Okay, and in case of chemical change, it is a irreversible change and a new substance is formed. Okay, now why I am telling that new substances are formed? Now when I am burning the paper, burning of paper makes the paper converted into ash. Okay, and ash is a new substance. Conversion of milk to curd. Curd is a new substance which is formed out of milk, and you cannot convert the ash as well as the curd into its original form. Coming to the chemical reaction and chemical equation. Now what is chemical reaction, students? It is a type of change where two or more reactants, what are the reactants, I am just combine to form a new substance. The substance are the products or a single product. Now what is a chemical equation? It is just the symbolic representation of the chemical reaction. Now what is chemical equation and what is chemical reaction? If you want to understand that, I will be telling you an example. Now see over here, this is Mg, that is magnesium, and O2, that is oxygen. They combine to form a new substance, that is magnesium oxide. Now in the left side you could see I have written the reactant, and in the right side I have written product. Now reactant side, these are the two reactants or the substances which combine to form a single product, or maybe in many equations we will see that there are more than one products. Okay, so this is the product. So this is the chemical equation. Okay. Now I will come to the next topic, that is the types of reaction. Now first is the combustion reaction, students. What is combustion reaction? When a substance is burned in the presence of oxygen, or you can tell when we burn anything in air, okay, it forms the oxide of that substance. It will form the oxide, means oxygen will be added up with that substance. Coming to the example of that, Mg, that is magnesium, is burned in the presence of air, or magnesium is burned in the presence of oxygen rather, it will form magnesium oxide. See, when magnesium is burned in the presence of oxygen, magnesium oxide is formed. This is the combustion reaction. Now coming to the next reaction type, that is the combination reaction. What is combination reaction? When two or more reactants combine to form a single product. Two or more reactant, they are combining together and forming a single product. On that case, the reaction is called as combination reaction. I am telling you again, when two or more reactant combine with each other to form a new substance or a single substance, then that type of reaction is called as combination reaction. Now, what is an example? This example is very important. What is the example? CaO, that is calcium oxide, which common name is quicklime. Quicklime is added to water. Quicklime is added to water, and slaked lime or calcium hydroxide is formed. The common name of calcium hydroxide is slaked lime. Students, these names are very important. Please note it down on your copy and write it down over here. This is an exothermic reaction. Just write it down. This is an exothermic reaction. Now coming to the decomposition reaction. Decompose means break up. Now see, from this word only we can understand that decomposition reaction means breakup of any substance. When a single compound, this is a single compound, ferrous sulfate, when this compound breaks down or decomposes to give two or more simpler substances, then that kind of reactions are called as decomposition reactions. Just see, ferrous sulfate, when we heat ferrous sulfate, ferric oxide, that is Fe2O3, then sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxides are formed. That means from one compound, which is ferrous sulfate, the breaking down or the decomposition occurs and ferric oxide, sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxides are formed. Now coming to the next topic, to the next type of reaction. So before coming to the displacement reaction, I would like to say you about the examples of decomposition reaction. Now these two examples are very important, that's why I have written that. Now AgCl is silver chloride. Silver chloride when kept in the sunlight decomposes to form Ag plus Cl2. Now AgCl is white in color. Why this equation is important? Because of this color change. AgCl is white in color. When it is kept in sunlight, it changes its color to grey. Okay, so it's very much important, and this reaction is also important. This has came many times that PbNO3 holtwise, that is lead nitrate. Lead nitrates converts itself, decomposes to form lead oxide, NO2 and O2, that is nitrogen dioxide and oxygen. Coming to the displacement reaction. Displacement reaction, in this reaction a more reactive element which is more powerful. More reactive element means which is more powerful. A more reactive element displaces a less reactive element from its aqueous salt solution. What is aqueous salt solution, students? These are the salt solution. Okay. When salt is mixed with water, in that case it is called as aqueous salt solution. So I have given you an example. What is this A? A is the element which is more reactive or which is more powerful, and B is less reactive. So in this case, this is reactive. B will get separated. Displacement, the word, from the word only we can understand that something will displace, something will go out and something new will come into the product side. So A comes with C, A sits with C and B goes out, B gets separated. So the reaction becomes A plus BC gives AC plus B. Now I am giving you an example also. See, Fe plus CuSO4. Over here Fe iron, which is more reactive, which displaces copper sulfate, that is the aqueous solution. Copper sulfate, from the copper gets displaces and the iron or the ferrous sits with SO4. So it becomes iron sulfate. So the reaction is Fe plus CuSO4, the Cu gets displaces, so it becomes FeSO4 plus Cu. Now coming to the double displacement reaction. In double displacement reaction, see what is it? The reaction in which two different ions or groups of atoms in the reactant molecules are displaced by each other, then it is called as double displacement, and it is also called as precipitate reaction. Now students, in single displacement or displacement reaction, we could just see that one product gets displaced. In this case, we will see that each of them changes their position. Just see over here, AB plus CD, AB plus CD. A is sitting with D, you could see, and B is sitting with C. So it is becoming AD plus BC. I am telling you again, AB plus CD, A gets displaced with D and B gets displaced with C. So AD plus BC. I am just giving you an example. Just see, AgNO3 plus NaBr. AgNO3 is silver nitrate, NaBr is sodium bromide. Now silver nitrate and sodium bromide, when both are reactant, the products are AgBr. Now AgBr is, Ag is getting displaced with Br, so it is becoming silver bromide and sodium nitrate. This silver bromide is a precipitate and it is in the color of yellow. Precipitate, yellow precipitate means it is formed in the base of the reaction, so it is called as precipitate, and in every double displacement reaction precipitate is formed, so it is also known as precipitate reaction. Now coming to the redox reaction. Now what is redox reaction means? Redox reaction contain oxidation reaction and reduction reaction. Oxidation means addition of oxygen or loss of hydrogen, any one will occur. Addition of oxygen or loss of hydrogen is called as oxidation, and in case of reduction, just loss of oxygen or addition of hydrogen or gain of hydrogen is called as reduction. Means in any reaction, when oxygen is added to some substance, then it is called as oxidation, and if oxygen gets loses from that substance, then it is called as reduction. You could see from the below example that ZnO plus C gives Zn plus CO. Now in case of ZnO, that is zinc oxide plus C, that is carbon. Now from zinc oxide, the reaction, the oxygen gets reduced, that means this is reduction. See, I have written reduction. And in case where oxygen is added, see, the oxygen is added to C, so it becomes CO. CO is carbon monoxide, students, and since oxygen is added, so it is called as oxidation. That oxidation plus reduction, oxidation plus reduction, when this occurs simultaneously in any equation, then it can be called as redox reaction. Now corrosion, that is the effect of oxidation in our everyday life. Corrosion is a process of slow combustion of metals into its undesirable form in the presence of oxygen, moisture, etc. is called as corrosion. Means when any metal slowly converts itself into its undesirable form, means into its unrequired form, which is not required, that type of reaction is called as corrosion. And why does this happen? Due to the oxidation only corrosion occurs. Means when any metal comes in contact with oxygen, moisture, etc. in etc. it can be acids also. Many metals in the presence of acid changes corrodes. Okay, so that is called as corrosion. And example is rusting of iron. Rusting of iron is a big example of corrosion. Now coming to the next part, that is our last part, that is rancidity. What is rancidity, students? When the taste and odor means smell, when the taste and smell of any food which contain fats and oils changes, means it becomes a weird smell. So on that case, rancidity. And why does this rancidity or rancid occurs? Due to the process of oxidation, this rancidity occurs. Okay, the change of taste and odor occurs since the fat and oil containing foods gets oxidized. Now this completes our chapter. On the next video, I will be giving you some equations. I will be helping you out in the balancing part, because it is also a very important part. Balancing is very easy, students. Just I will be showing you, then you can understand that balancing is so much easy. And on the next video, I will be giving you some balancing also. So today this much only. If you have not subscribed my channel, please do subscribe this RSC and hit the notification icon, so that I will be updating videos every day and you will be getting it. Thank you.